Ever felt like you're just drowning in data? Well, you're about to meet your new best friend. We're going to break down the single most powerful command for filtering in SQL, the WHERE clause. Seriously, this is the tool that lets you find that one specific needle in a gigantic haystack of data. So let's dive in.
So here's the plan. First, we'll talk about the big problem, just having way too much data. Then I'll introduce you to your secret weapon, the WHERE clause. We'll check out its toolkit of operators, then get our hands dirty with some actual queries. And finally, we'll wrap up with why this is all such a game changer.
Okay, so to really get why the where clause is so amazing, we first have to talk about the problem it's built to solve. And honestly, it's a problem everyone who works with data faces. There's just so much of it. Seriously, think about it. Have you ever been staring at a massive spreadsheet, just scrolling and scrolling, your eyes starting to glaze over, looking for that one row? Yeah, we've all been there. It's a huge pain. And look, we're not talking about hundreds of rows here. Modern databases can easily have hundreds of millions of rows, or even billions. Trying to find something by hand? It's not just a bad idea. It's basically impossible.
You know, this right here is the perfect analogy. It's like walking into the biggest library you've ever seen to find one specific book, but there's no card catalog, no computer, no system at all, just endless shelves. That's what a database feels like without a way to filter.
Okay, so that's the problem. But don't worry, there's a hero in this story, and its name is the where clause. So what is it? Simply put, the where clause filters your data. I like to think of it as a bouncer at a really exclusive club. It stands at the door of your data table, and it checks every single row that tries to get into your results. If a row matches your rule, your condition, it's in. If not, sorry, it's not on the list. And you know what's so great about writing SQL? It's so logical, it just makes sense. You say, hey, database, select these columns from this table, but only where this specific condition is true. It's a clean, step-by-step instruction. Now the where clause is powerful, but it doesn't work alone. Nope, it's got this awesome toolkit full of things called operators, and they are what let you get super specific with your filters. So this is basically your operators toolkit. You've got your everyday tools like equals, not equals, greater than, less than, but then you have these really cool specialty tools like between, perfect for grabbing everything in a date or number range, and in, which is amazing when you have a specific list of things you're looking for. These are what give your where clause its real power.
All right, enough theory, right? Let's get our hands dirty and actually see how this works. We're going to play with a simple table of Pixar movies.
Okay, first challenge. We need to find the movie that has an ID of exactly 6. The query is super straightforward. We select all, that little asterisk just means all columns, from the movies table where the ID column is equal to 6. Simple as that.
And boom, just like that, the query sifted through all the data and handed us back the one single perfect row we asked for. It's that precise. Talk about finding the needle in the haystack.
Let's kick it up a notch. Challenge number 2. Find all the movies that came out in a specific decade. For this, the between operator is our best friend. We'll ask for the title and the year for any movie where the year is between 2000 and 2010. And there you have it, every movie that fits our criteria. Now, a key thing to remember with between is that it's inclusive. That means if we had a movie from the year 2000 or 2010 in our table, they would have shown up on this list too. Okay, but what if you want like the total opposite? You want everything except the movies from that decade. It is so easy. You literally just add the word not right in front of between. And look at that, a list of all the older movies. See how flexible this is? You can tell the database exactly what to include or just as easily exactly what to exclude. It's pretty cool. All right, last challenge. Let's say we have a very specific list of movies we want to grab. In this case, the first 5, which have IDs 1 through 5. For this job, the in operator is perfect. It's like handing SQL a shopping list and saying, hey, just get me these things. And check it out, our query went shopping and brought back exactly what was on our list. The database checked every single row and only gave us the ones whose IDs we specified. This is so useful for cherry-picking exactly the data you need. Oh, and hey, here's a little pro tip for you. You've probably noticed that keywords like select, from, and where are all in uppercase in my examples.
Now, SQL doesn't actually care. It would work in lowercase too. But writing them in caps is a huge convention in the industry, and it makes your code so much easier for you and for anyone else to read at a glance. It's a great habit to get into.
So let's zoom out a bit and bring this all home. We've seen what the where clause does, but why does it matter so much?
Well, it really comes down to two huge things. First, it makes your results manageable. You're not drowning in that sea of data anymore. You get a clean, simple answer. And second, it makes your queries run faster, a lot faster. You're telling the database not to even bother looking at or sending back all the junk you don't need. It's the definition of working smarter, not harder.
So here's the bottom line, the most important takeaway. A database is really just a giant silent warehouse full of information. It's kind of useless until you can ask it questions. The WHERE clause is the tool that gives you a voice. It lets you ask incredibly specific questions and get back just the answers you need, and nothing else.
And really, that's it. You now have the fundamental tool you need to explore basically any dataset out there. So the real question isn't what the where clause does, it's with this newfound power to find anything, what questions are you going to ask first?